All right, well, she is back. Leslie Matthews is here with mindfulness and alignment-based yoga, and every time you come here, we definitely learn something new.
Oh,
It's true. Now, before we start, I want to ask, okay, we got chairs out here. We're doing chair yoga. What is chair yoga?
Well, chair yoga is for everybody.
Okay.
And it's designed for people that love to move, but maybe can't get up and down off the floor so easily.
I love that.
It's basic, and it can be done at your desk. It can be done sitting in a chair. We're going to do both today, sitting in a chair or using a chair to hold on to for support.
And speaking of that, let's dive in, because I want to know, you're going to work on our thighs and our hips and
I'm
all
going to
that
work
stuff.
on hip openers in the chair. So hip openers are really great for any time because they help you release your back. And so if you are working at your desk, it's a great thing to do during the middle of it to just release a little bit.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to start with, standing here, we're going to start with, well, let me just have, this one's a little tricky, so we're going to go quickly, so just do your best you can. Okay. So we're going to take the heels out, the toes out, the heels out, the toes out, the toes in, the heels in, I know, toes in, heels in, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe. You can say it with me.
Heel.
Toe,
I have to say it to remember.
Heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel. So watch what's happening with the hips. There's over 20 muscles that go across the hip.
Wow.
So what we're doing is opening them. We're just warming up here.
Wow.
Great. Now coming back. Now we're just going to go into a marching action. March, 2, 3, 4. Working the quads a little bit. This
And
is
the core.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely the core. All right, so from here, just come on to a little bit closer to the edge of your chair. We're going to take that leg up, cross it over, up, down, up, stretch through the heel.
Oh, thank you.
Up, down, up, stretch, up, down, pick up the tempo. Don't worry if you go wrong. You know, we're just working the body. Whatever it is, you just keep going.
How many should you do?
Oh, just until whatever feels good.
Okay.
I'd say, you know, do about 10 or so, whatever works good. Great. Now we're going to start, we're warmed up a little bit. Let's going to start with our hands here. Bring them in. And we're going to open the knees and open the shoulders.
Okay.
External rotation. In, out.
Oh.
Internal, external. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about 4 more? 1, 2, 3. Now let's have a little challenge. Keep the legs here.
Okay.
Open the legs. Keep the hands here. Switch.
Oh my.
I know.
This is like put your hand
Yes,
on your head
it
and your
is.
stomach.
Here we go. 1, 2.
I gotta say, I never thought I'd be doing this on live TV. I just didn't it.
Great. So go ahead and take your legs out to the side for a moment and let's stretch across your back.
I love this one.
Stretch.
Did we get a crack in there?
You did. All right. So now we want to stretch your piriformis. The piriformis is that muscle right in the middle of your glutes. So go ahead and take your leg up. And let's flex the foot. We're going to just come forward. Don't push this. Just come a little bit further forward.
Oh, that's real nice on the hip. I'm
feel it?
feeling that one.
Yes.
Okay, so piriformis is responsible for a lot of back issues. So it's a really great stretch to do. And come on a little bit more.
That feels so good.
Real deep down in there on the right side, yes.
And coming up.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the other side. And coming forward. And you know, you can always do some flexing points of your feet and circles, whatever you need to do with it. And then coming up, now we're going to go to stretching the psoas, which is your hip flexor, right? So come to your side. And we're going to just let one hip hang off the, and you're going to drop this knee. The knee goes directly underneath your hip and bring it in toward the chair, right?
Okay.
Do you feel any stretch here? All right.
Oh, now I do.
Okay, take the arm up. And we're just going to come into a back bend. Feel it now?
Yep.
You probably feel the front of your thigh
Yeah,
more.
I feel the front.
But it's stretching.
And my oblique.
Well, good. 2 for 1. And come up, and let's just go to the other side.
Okay.
All right. So we stretched piriformis before, and now we're working on the psoas, all right? So make sure the knee comes in. Good. And take the arm up. Push it up, lift up out of it.
Ooh, that's your dancer in you.
Yeah. And come up. All right, great.
Okay, we have about 30 seconds left. I wanted you to show us the standing one,
All right,
too.
okay, so we're just going to use this. We're going to just take this a little bit further there. We're going to put our foot up here. We're going to inhale, come forward. Now here's your piriformis stretching, right?
Yep.
Come back, stretch your hamstring.
Oh, that feels so good.
But you see, we're using a chair. We're not relying on it coming forward.
This is our job. This is great. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Thank you,
We love
Leslie.
you.
I'm going to continue doing this
Yes.
while I tell everybody
Yes.
that you're amazing.
She
And
is.
Leslie is offering
She
a
is.
New
Okay,
Year,
I
New
guess I'll
You
get it.
special this month. So definitely email her at lesliematthews148@gmail.com for all the info. This feels so good. And stick around. We've got more local on too, plus a check of today's headlines
We
next.
love you.